Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, obviously, we did not go fishing. Well, I say obviously, but many of you may have not heard. We had a delay. We were actually a cancellation of day 2 due to the fact that Sam Rayburn was pretty rough today. We had some high winds. It was like 10 to 20. Which, you know, normally on on any other lake that would be pretty manageable, but out here on Sam Rayburn, it is just a really tough lake to navigate when you've got a lot of wind. First off, the wind was coming from the exact worst direction, which is about northwest. It was really strong, so I really do commend MLF for making the right decision. I mean, we would have just beat up our equipment, beat up ourselves, and it was just an unsafe situation for the anglers, the marshals, and also the TV crews. But that being said, it was really disappointing because I was really looking forward to getting out today. I was prepared to make that run. I made preparations to my boat to make sure that everything was, tightened down, especially the trolling motor. You want to make sure that that's completely tied down. One little tip I'll give you guys, and I've actually done videos on rough water boating, navigating in rough water with your boat. It's so super critical to rig out your boat correctly. And one thing I do is I like to carry cam straps with me, not a ratchet strap, but an actual cam strap where you've got that little metal buckle that the webbing slides into, and you just tighten it down. It's got the little lever that you press on to loosen it. But the reason why I like a cam strap over a ratchet strap is because a cam strap, you can tighten down a lot. You can really cinch it down, but you can't over tighten it very easily like you can a ratchet strap. A ratchet strap will actually, keep ratcheting, and you can keep on tightening down until something breaks. So for instance, my trolling motor, the Motor Guide Tour Pro on the bow, I'll put I've already got the I forget what it's called, the troll tamer, or the it's not troll tamer. I forget the actual locking device it is, but it has like a post that connects to the mount, and then that kind of goes into a receiver on the deck of the boat, and that just locks in place. So anyways, that's the device that locks the mount to the actual floor of the boat. But I like to also go a step further and add that cam strap, and just make sure everything's tight. And I also carry a lot of cam straps for other things too. If for some reason my power poles tend to want to go down, which I haven't had that problem in a long time, but they kind of go down by themselves, lose a little bit of pressure. Whatever can happen that I need to tighten up, I carry a bunch of cam straps with me. So anyways, just saying, I was prepared to get out there, make the long run in some pretty gnarly waves, but we didn't have to today. The thing that's going to be really challenging for tomorrow over today is the fact that it's going to be Saturday on Sam Rayburn, which by itself it means that you're going to see a lot more pressure. But what we're going to experience is something a little exceptionally more difficult, and that is the fact we've got a huge high school tournament that's going to be going on. I think there's several hundred teams is what I heard. I may be completely incorrect on the numbers. And then we've got another local tournament, at least one other local tournament. So that's another couple hundred boats, or 100 or so boats. I'm not 100% sure. I've heard a lot of different numbers, but I've heard of numbers of boats, including our tournament, between 600 and 1,000 boats. So that being said, it's going to be really difficult to get on the one of two areas that I caught all my fish the first day. So a little bit stressful as far as that. But one thing that I really try to remember is that I can only control the controllable factors. Control the controllables is what I always say, and forget about the rest. So even though I have been stressed about it and have been thinking about the fact that I might not be able to get on my best stuff, it's not something I can control yet. So I'm not going to worry about that much. I'm going to get out there. I'm looking at my Navionics mapping right now, you know, just looking for some spots that I might want to fish tomorrow. And yeah, just trying to work out my game plan. Overall, I think what I'm going to do is stick to 1 or 2 areas. Now, I'm not one to just stay in an area and die with it, but I'm going to give it a real hard try. I've got one general regional lake that I've caught the majority of my fish in, so I'm going to just you know, stay in those areas, stay in areas that I know there's a large population of fish, and just work them very thoroughly, because I don't think bouncing around this lake tomorrow like I did on day 1 is going to pay off. It definitely didn't pay off on day 1, and it's definitely not going to pay off when we've got all kinds of other boats fishing out there. So yeah, that's my game plan. I'm probably going to stick to it, but you never know. I mean, again, you have to make adjustments to do well out there. So I've just got to follow my gut. And so I've got to put all negative feelings I have about, you know, all the boating pressure we're going to have tomorrow, you know, just throw that out the door and just focus at the job, the task at hand. So anyways, rigged up a bunch of rods today. I've got some new rods that I have put in the rod locker, rigged up some new baits that I haven't even thrown all week, but just have that feeling about, and hopefully those help me really make up some ground. So just to let you guys know, so tomorrow, since day 2 was canceled, the full field fishes on day 3 tomorrow, and then they cut straight to the top 10. So I've got to catch like 18 or 19 or 20 pounds to be able to make that top 10. Fully doable. I know I can do it. I caught that much, you know, I caught 22 pounds in practice one day, the second day, but that was with a 10 pounder. So it can be done on this lake. It can be done fairly easily. You know, the right size lives here in Sam Rayburn. So I'm very hopeful that I can make up enough ground to make the top 10 with a shortened tournament. But my main focus is to just catch as much as I can to recover as much points and get one of those bigger checks. So that's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support, and I'm going to see you guys out on the water. Make sure you keep up with all the action live on MajorLeagueFishing.com. Again, I don't have a marshal for tomorrow, so I'm not going to be giving daily or, you know, hourly updates or just updates in general. So if you look on the leaderboard, the unofficial leaderboard, and I don't have anything in the boat, that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't have anything in the boat. Just means that I'm not reporting it personally, even though it's a great, you know, opportunity to show everybody what I'm doing. Usually I'm so focused on fishing that I don't send in the updates myself, unless I catch like 20 pounds, and then I'm definitely going to let people know. But anyways, thank you guys. I'm going to see you out there on Sam Rayburn on day 2 or 3. I don't know.